Hey, what's up? My name is Fennekin. No, not a typical intro, because this is literally fresh up on my mind, and I want to say it before it gets erased out of my mind. So, because this happened like 5 minutes ago. So, I'm at the dinner table, right? Right, like where I'm at right now, and I'm listening to Mr. H by Kid Cudi, and I'm scrolling through r slash Peta explain the joke, right? Because I'm just like I'm bored. I have nothing to do for now. I just want to get a good laughter, right? Because it's funny to see people explain different jokes, right? And I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. So while doing that, I hear a knock at the door. My dog is going crazy, right? I'm like, fuck, right? So then I'm like annoyed, right? But then I started to realize my dog is like kind of like barking a little too longer than expected, right? Usually she would bark and stuff like that, and then she would just like do whatever. She would come over here, maybe bother me for a minute, and then go back upstairs. She didn't do that. She like she was at the front door for a while, and I was like, okay, this is a little weird because maybe like a car passed by or something like that. Maybe it's just out there. Maybe there's like people going, in and out, but it's not like that. So then I'm like, oh my god, I have to like go see who's over there. So then I go out, chair, go over there. I peek at the window, right, to see like who's over there. It's a little girl, right? I'm like, okay, cool. So then I go over right to the front door and open, and I'm like, hello. There's two girls. One is black, one is white. The white one was wearing a Sublime T-shirt, right? And I shouldn't really be saying this, but like, if you're like a maybe she probably does, maybe she doesn't, right? She probably doesn't even know like three Sublime songs, right? She probably doesn't even know who Bradley is, right? But I'm like, okay, hey, how's it going? What do you guys want? And they're like, hey, we're selling lemonade. And in my mind, I was like, huh? It's not even that. It's like 75 degrees out, right? So I'm like, okay. I mean, it's lemonade, so it's whatever. But how much is it? And they're like, oh, it's $1. And I'm like, okay, I guess that makes sense, right? Because if it was like $4, right, who the fuck is gonna sell? You know what I mean? But I was like, okay, cool, cool. So then I was like, sure, I'll buy some lemonade. So then I go upstairs, right? I grab my wallet, right? I open up my wallet, and then I should have grabbed $1. I ended up grabbing $3, right? I'm very generous. I'm helping out. I don't know. People are like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. Yeah, honestly, I shouldn't have done that. But then I'm like, oh, screw it. So then I grab the $3, right? And I run back downstairs, and I hand them the money and stuff like that. They're like bothering like another neighbor or whatever. But then they come back, and then like I give them the money and stuff like that. And then I'm like, hey, where's your lemonade stand? And they're like, oh, it's over there, it's over there. And then they kind of pointed the direction, but then I didn't like actually go and look at it, right? Because I don't know where it is. So then I'm like, okay, okay, cool. So then I go back inside, right? And I'm just kind of sitting at the couch, right? Because I don't want to be at the table and then have them knocking at the door again. My dog went crazy. So then I just wait at the couch and stuff like that, and just wait for them. And while doing so, right, I was like, huh, what if these kids just robbed me out of like $3, right? And they don't even have a lemonade stand. They just robbed me, right? I was starting to think that. But then I saw like another kid. I don't even know who this was. I guess maybe it was like the black girl's sister or whatever. She's like she's even like more younger. She's over there, and then I see the white girl with the Sublime T-shirt come over with this cup of lemonade, right? I don't even know I don't know what type of lemonade it is. Let me, God, I don't want to like pour it out because they put a lot of lemonade in here. There's no ice cubes in it though. It's just whatever. So then, I take the lemonade, right? And then the girl's like, I don't know if you wanted like 3 cups of lemonade, but here's just 1 cup. And I'm like, it's fine. Look, you guys can just keep the money, right? Because I'm in a good mood, so like you can, whatever. Hook yourself up, do whatever, buy whatever you want with it. I don't know where you're gonna buy $3 of. I don't know. Buy that. Buy a taco with that. I don't know. So yeah, I have this cup, right, and this is gonna be a taste test. Maybe they spiked it with something. I don't know what you elementary students or middle school students or how I don't even know how old these girls were. They probably were in middle school maybe. I'm just saying elementary school because I completely forget that people in middle school and middle school and elementary school are kind of like. If you ever seen a fifth grader or a sixth grader, like look kind of like the same. So yeah, I'm gonna try this lemonade. See how it is. So I don't know if this is pink lemonade, but it kind of has like the same color variation. So I'm gonna grab a cup, right? I'm gonna try to see the difference in taste. Yeah, this is literally pink lemonade. I don't even have any red cups. So, right. I might actually go outside after I finish this taste test and see what this looks like for myself. And record it and see what's going on. I feel like I'm taking a big risk by drinking that because I don't even know. I also poured too much lemonade because now I have to do this as well. Alright, so this is basically... Okay, so this is cherry limeade. And this is strawberry lemonade. But it might just be the same thing. They just call it cherry limeade because they want to make you think. When you read the name and you drink it, you could taste the difference, but it's really not that different. Probably just put that label on there because it actually is strawberry lemonade. But if you read cherry and you pretend it's cherry, but it's not. It's strawberry lemonade. Oh, shit. I really want to waste this, but huh. Okay, I feel bad doing this. I'm gonna pour this out real quick. I was not expecting to drink any lemonade today, but here we are. I was literally in the middle of actually drinking orange juice before they knocked on my door and stuff like that. Honestly, never mind. This is it's more colder than that for some reason. Maybe because this is like in the back of the fridge, and maybe that's like a little more up front in the fridge. This is more in the back of the fridge. This is more up front in the fridge, is what I'm saying. But this is very strawberry lemonade-ish. That I guess is very different. But they taste the same. Is basically what I'm saying. Cherry limeade and this taste the same. It could be something different. It could be like one of those Minute Maid things. Mango juice maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna go see for myself. One second, I'm gonna put all this back and I'm gonna investigate myself and see if they are actually over there. Alright. Time to look for these kids. These kids probably don't even have a lemonade stand. They probably just like went inside of their house, put like lemonade in their in like a red cup that they have, and then oh, never mind. They do have a lemonade stand. Oh, they do. I don't know how to, because they're looking at me right now or some shit. But yeah, they do have a lemonade stand. Okay, I was gonna say they probably like. I don't know how to do this because I don't want to like put them on camera. They have a lemonade stand though, dude. That's like awesome real shit. Sorry, I know you're just looking at my shirt right now. I don't know how weird would it be for me to record a bunch of small children. Well, not children, but like they're over there. Over there, over there, over there, over there. You see them? They're like that. That's them. So I thought I was tripping, but no. It would have been really crazy though if they like went back to their house, opened up very warm lemonade, poured it inside of the red cup, and then ran back to my crib. But nah, I saw them giving a transaction to like a car that just passed by. Hey, they're getting their hustle on. I really can't be hating on that. Also, it's not that bad out actually. I love this type of, it's the type of weather where like you can just go on a walk or something. You know what? I'm actually gonna do that actually. You know what? Because they don't seem like terrible people. You know what? And because they were very nice, I'm not gonna give them money. I already gave them $3. The fuck. I'm just gonna go on a walk or something because it's actually a pretty nice day out. So yeah. Fennekin lemonade test 2025 copyright. Fennekin, yeah.